Hello everyone. I have another journal to share. This one is on hold, and the cover is 5.5 wide by 8.25 high with a 1.5 inch spine. I made the cover with a chipboard, and a paper collection that I use is from the French Heart on Etsy called Gardener's Grimoire Journal Kit. So here's the front, the spine, and the back. I did some sewing around. I left this open for the lady. I don't know what she wants in it for now, but until she sees the video, I'll leave that open. And here I did some fussy cutting and left that butterfly open. On the inside, this library pocket and library card, it's the Mushrooms and Toadstools, How to Find and Identify Them. I bought that book at a library book sale, and I have the original. This is a copy that I made. Also here I'll have a tag that says this journal belongs to, and I just did a little bit of collage here with fussy cutting of that bumblebee, and I left the wings loose. This journal kit is really beautiful. I love the colors, and it's beautiful for a garden diary. Keep notes of there's lots of room to keep notes of the trying to find the word again. Some vintage tracing paper. This is Pressed Flowers by A Whimsical Adventure. It's really interesting. A corner pocket with this is a journal card. I'm trying to think. A journal card. Oh dear. I'll have to find where that comes from. A tag. These are from Chikuna. There's a few of those. Some vintage ledger paper. Here there's just a little pocket with a journaling card. This book, this botanical book, is from Janet Marsh's Nature Diary. It's the same publisher as Edith Holden's diary, but not as old. This is from the 70s. There's not as many images in the book, but still the muted colors. It's really nice. And here is this is a bag from my Etsy shop that I printed from the kit on it. Did some collage, fussy cutting, some ephemera, some journaling paper, or note paper, I should say. This is another book, a botanical book called A Field Guide in Color of Wildflowers. I think Tracy Fox had shown this book on Instagram. I just loved it and found it on the internet. The middle of the signature, guest check with some stamping, some botanical vintage cards, some tailor-made journals, I should say. Here I did some fussy cutting and a little label, and just some little note cards. Here's an alteration tag from my Etsy shop, journaling card. These are seed packets, one for cauliflower, one for celery. These are by seed packets, A Whimsical Adventure. The other side of that bag, it's a ledger, vintage ledger sheet. It's a copy. Also is this. The other side of that bag, and some fussy cutting with a little label. Here's a glassine bag from my Etsy shop. I just flipped it up a little bit with a label, some fussy cutting, and a tag for that pocket. I made the tag for the pocket. the other side of that pressed flowers. It's really neat. Here, between the two signatures, I put in an envelope, a gusseted envelope. Lots of room for storing some notes on the journal. The second signature, another pressed flower print, corner tuck, journaling card, tag with some sari silk, journaling card. That's a vintage ledger. Another little pocket with a journaling card. Another page of Janet Marsh's Nature Diary. Again, another merchandise bag that I printed, some fussy cutting. This is the index from the book that I tore and did some collage with. Some ephemera. The middle of the signature, a repair tag from my Etsy shop. A book title search card, library card from my Etsy shop also. Some blank seed packets. More fussy cutting. My favorite flower, the daisy. Over here, the foxglove. Just some little ephemera pieces. A journaling card. A botanical cards. Inside here is some more ephemera. This is an original page of a farmer's, it's a farmer's expense book. And it's interesting. Feed, the poultry, feed for layers, feed for chicks and stocks. Here's cattle, livestock, dairy products. It's interesting. Some fussy cutting of that bumblebee. Bumblebee there. The other side of that vintage ledger sheet. Here I made a corner tuck with a glassine bag, a tag that I made, some fussy cutting and sewing. Here is a tag with some sari ribbon. This is a magazine borrows card, library card in my Etsy shop. Also, this layaway envelope is in my Etsy shop. Again, the index, part of the index page, and some fussy cutting. And here on the back, I put some a little notepad of some vintage paper. Tracing paper. And here on the back cover, I put a side pocket. This is to do my, this journal belongs to. Here's a large envelope with some journaling cards, the bumblebee and the peony. So this is my second journal for the year. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.